The Mandinka arrived in present-day Guinea-Bissau around the year 1200. One of the generals of Sunjata Keita, Ramakan Tarawale, conquered the area, founding many new towns and making Kaabu one of Mali's western Tenkuru, meaning provinces, in the 1230s. By the beginning of the 14th century, much of Guinea-Bissau was under the control of Mali Empire and ruled by the Faring Kaabu, meaning commander of Kaabu, loyal to the Mansa of Mali. As in many places that saw Mandinka migration, much of Guinea-Bissau, southern Senegal, and the Gambia, native population, which included the Wolof, the Fula, the Serel, the Jola, the Mankani, the Manjakos, etc., were dominated and assimilated. Resistors being sold into slavery via the trans-Saharan trade route to Arab buyers. Although the ruler of Kaabu were Mandinkas, many of their subjects were from ethnic groups who had resided in the region before the Mandinka invasion. Mandinka became a lingua franca used for trade. After the middle of the 14th century, Mali saw a steep decline due to raid by the Mosi to their south and the growth of the new Songhai Empire. During the 16th century, Mali lost many of its provinces, reducing it to not much more than the Mandinka heartland. Succession dispute between heirs to Mali throne also weakened its ability to hold even its historically secure possessions in Senegal, the Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau. Free of imperial oversight, this land splintered to form independent kingdoms. The most successful and longest lasting of these kingdoms was Kaabu, which became independent in 1537. Kaabu's governor, Same Koli, became the first ruler of an independent Kaabu. He was the grandson of Ramakan Tarawale. The ruler of Kaabu Kingdom believed their right to rule came from their history as an imperial province of Mali Empire. The king of independent Kaabu discarded the title of Faring Kaabu to Kaabu Mansa. Among the provinces of Kaabu Empire include, but not limited to, Firdu, Kamako, Jimara, Kantora, Sejo, Kiang, Kudura, Kapentum, Kosamar, Nyomi, Pachana, etc. Kaabu, despite its ties to Mali Empire, appear to have run in a quite different way. Mali was established as a federation of chiefs, and the government operated with an assembly of nobles, to which the Mansa was largely responsible. Kaabu, however, was established as a military outpost, so it is of little surprise that the kingdom's government was militaristic. The ruling class was composed of warrior elites made rich by slaves captured in war. These ruling nobles were known from two distinctive sets of clans, Koring and Nyancho. Koring were Sanyang and Sonko, while the Nyancho were made up of Mane and Sane. The militaristic composition of Imperial Kaabu Empire was made up of Koring led by Sanyang household of Nyambai, which naturally ally and cousinly support of Sonko household of Berekolong. The composition of Koring military council were Sanyang, Sonko, Manjang, Konjira, and Jase, collective constituting the Koring composition of Kaabu Empire to a 5-foothold, and the Nyancho, Sane, and Mane to 2-foothold respectively. Accordingly, Kaabu had been in existence and remained unconquered for 807 years. There were 47 Mansas in succession. The power of Kaabu began to wind down during the 18th and the 19th century as militant Islamic leaders among the Fula people and some Mandinka chiefs, with the help of some Soninkes, rally against non-Muslim states in the region. This culminated in 1865 in a regional jihad led by the Imamate of Futa Jalon, known as Turubankelo or Kansala War. Before then, Kaabu had successfully repulsed on numerous occasions various armies at the fort of Berekolong. It was due to Kaabu's decline and its internal infighting that in 1867 Kaabu was under siege from an army led by Alpha Molo, a general from the Imamates of Futa Jalon. After the 11-day battle of Kansala, Mansa Janke Wali Sane ordered the city gunpowder store to be set afire. The resulting explosion killed the Mandinka defenders and many of the attackers. Without Kansala, the Mandinka hegemony in the region came to an end. The remains of Kaabu Empire, imperial capital of Kansala, were under the full control until the Portuguese suppression of the kingdom around the turn of the 20th century. The resilience of other independent kingdoms under Kaabu continue to strive. They include, but not limited to, Nyambai, Kantora, Berekolong, Kiang, Wulli, Sonkunda, Faraba, Berefet, mainly today in the Gambia and part of southern Senegal region of Casamance, and other Nyancho control areas in Sejo, Kapentum, Kosamar, and many more are today parts of southern Senegal until the arrival of the British and the French colonies at the turn of the 21st century. To date, the influence of these Koring and Nyanchos are embedded within the socio-cultural fabric of the post-independent Senegal, Gambia, and Guinea-Bissau. The source of this piece was from Abubakar Bari, 1998, in his book Senegambia and Atlantic Slave Trade, Clark Andrews, 1994, in his book Historical Dictionary of Senegal, Lopan Richard, 1979 in his book Historical Dictionary of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde. Thank you.